Hello, Fritz Roxanne. Happy people. How's everybody doing out there? Hello, my little sunshines. It is Monday. I didn't think I was going to do a show today, only because I really don't have a whole lot to say, but I thought I'd better check in and make sure everybody's okay. So if you're not okay, please let me know. If there's a problem going on, let me know. Just leave me a comment and I'll direct your questions. I'll direct your requests if you have any to talk about anything. Right now, in Georgia. This is Cassie, by the way. We're in Cassie's Corner. Um, and I talk about depression. I talk about how to deal with it better, and I talk about ways that you can counteract, however, whatever negative feelings you're feeling, because everybody needs to be positive. Right now, in where I am, the weather's getting colder and colder and colder by the minute. We're supposed to dip down in the 20's tonight and then be in the 40's tomorrow. But it just seems to get colder, so I had to put on a long sleeve. Yeah, it's one of those. And when I get colder, I get really depressed because all I really want to do is just lay in bed. I'm too cold to move. I'm too cold to do anything. I'm too cold. But no, I had to check in and make sure everybody was okay. So if you like the channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, let YouTube know that I fit in their algorithms. I feel like the comments, they do help my channel grow, and that's lovely. Of course, I'm not monetized yet, and that's okay. I'm not sure I want to be monetized because it seems like such a big responsibility. But I do feel like I would like your comments so that I would know what you're feeling, what you're thinking. You know what I really should do? Like when it's getting cold like this, I should go out and play in my garden a little bit. I mean, I realize it's cold, but at least the snakes aren't out there and I don't have to. I'm wearing jogging pants and a t-shirt. I should probably get out there and try to work on my garden without having to worry about snakes and bugs and contact and poison ivy. I had hives at the beginning of this year, like 2 or 3 times in a row. It was very frustrating, very painful, very aggravating because I couldn't do anything for itching. And now, even if like my hair gets my face or if something happens and I start itching, like every morning I somehow itch on my hands. I don't know. So every time I itch somewhere, I'm like, no, not again. I don't want this again. I don't like to itch. It's aggravating. It's painful. So how's everybody doing? Comment, let me know, because I do worry about your being. I do worry about how you are feeling. I do worry about if people are coping well. That kind of thing. I do appreciate my subscribers. I appreciate the people that have commented on my videos. It means so much to me. It does. It means the world. It means that I'm doing the right thing. To have so many people come in and talk and things like that. My granddaddy told me so many years ago, and I remember sitting across, and he's in his chair, and I'm looking across from him, and he's like, men should not talk about, these are 3 things that men should not talk about. It's money, it's politics, and religion. So I do not speak of religion so much on my channel. I do say, I do believe God, that I do read the Bible, that I feel like God has directed me and has had a big hand in my life, has had his grips on me for a long, long time. I will say that. And how I got depressed was not by means of him, but I just don't feel like I was in the capacity in my brain to be like, okay, let's see what God has to say. And when you're sad, you really don't. You're not thinking that way. You're like, this is my brain, this is what I'm thinking, and this is where I go. So I don't talk about religion all that much, but I do believe that there is God. I do believe there's a Jesus Christ. I do believe that Jesus did walk this earth. I do believe what the Bible says. However, there are so many different ways of interpreting that, and that is on your heart to decide for yourself. I do read it a lot. And every time sometimes if you find a a scripture and you're like reading it one way and then you'll read it another way the next time you have to read it. So that's kind of where I was for a long time. Like I would read it in 2 or 3 different things. So a lot of people are not into religion as much as they were. I know when I was in middle school, in the beginning of middle school, I carried my Bible with me everywhere. It's a little white Bible with gold stamp, Holy Bible on it. I carried it everywhere. Only because that's what I did. And then I drifted away. I got married and drifted away from the things I believed in. And that's when a lot of the depression started, was when I actually I still had a very religious, no, maybe not. Maybe not. I was trying to think of when I was married. I did have a religious, like, thought, a religious aura, but I wasn't so much into reading the Bible as much. So I feel like that's when the depression also started, like, right in that area. Everything happened all at one time. My faith had lacked. I was going through some hard times too. So how could I not feel like God was somewhat abandoning me, which was not true. It's absolutely, God is not ever going to abandon you, but I felt like everything was slipping in a direction that I did not have his hand on me. And that's probably when he had his hand on me the most. I just didn't grab it. That kind of thing. So I pretty much agree with my grandfather that we should not talk about religion. We should not talk about politics, and we should not talk about money. And we should not talk about the age of a woman. Even though I just have to be honest with people. I have to, I don't want you to ever be like, she's hiding things or she's misleading us by not telling us something. I have to be honest. I just have to sit here. If I'm going to sit here and chat with you and be like, okay, it's not good to feel this way. It's not good to be this way. And it's not good to think this way. I have to at least give you some background from me and tell you my mistakes and my issues as well. Because if I don't, then you're not going to believe me or you're not going to have that much faith in me. And I can't have that. So I'm going to be as terribly honest. It may take me some time to get there because I can't be just, hey, all this happened and you're not going to believe it, but it happened. But I am incredibly honest. That is one thing that I am known for, is my brazen honesty. My daughter had a friend one time, and I love the friend now. I love her so much. I do. I appreciate it. But when she was younger, I could not. She drove me insane. I have no idea why. There was just something about her that I did not like. But instead of being like, no, you're welcome here, I let her know that I was not kissing her butt. I was not liking her, and it showed. But over time, I learned to love her, and she knows I love her. But if I don't like you, it's gonna. I just cannot smoke. I can't just blow smoke up. I can't do it. If I don't like you, it's gonna show. So that's how honest I can be. I don't like that about me. I wish I could be like everybody else. Hey, let's just talk to everybody and be nice to everybody. No, I'm not gonna say, hey, I don't like you, but you'll know by the way I look at you or the way I treat you or the way I talk to you. You'll know. You'll absolutely know I don't like you. It's not fair. I don't know why I don't know. And then my mom would be like, talking behind people's back and just talking about this person and that person. But then she's all nice to them in the face. And I was like, oh, no. No, that's not the way you do it. The way you do it is you let that person know. You tell them, you let them know they're not appreciated. But no, not my mom. My hair is doing this weird thing. I don't know what's going on with it. I washed it with something, I guess. It's curly like right here. It starts curling up. But today it's just all straight. I don't know. You have to forgive me. I get off the tangent. I get I get distracted by the little things. I'm sitting here playing with my. I'm having I'm having anxiety. I'm playing with my. There's a strip, like a magnetic strip, on my iPad, and I'm playing with it. And that's what you hear popping. I guess I don't mean to. I'll put it away. I'm sorry, but I'm having a little bit of anxiety for being on the camera today. And I don't mean to. I'm just worried about how cold it's going to be. 24 degrees. Can you believe it? And we're in North Georgia, so I don't know what it's going to... I should look, I guess, what it's going to be in my hometown. Which I say is my hometown. I've been here a lot longer. I've been here so much longer. I was only in my hometown for 18 years, and then I've been here 30. So, yeah, I can say that. That makes sense. Yeah. I was in Florida for 2 years, but that was like... when I was, I don't remember much about it. It was around all that time when I was real young, and family problems, family issues that I don't speak of. So that's when all that happened. But yeah, I just wanted to check on my guys, let y'all know that I am here. You can still send me a message and ask me to talk about this and ask me to talk about that if you want to. Or I can answer your questions. I don't want this cold weather. I just am not looking forward to it. I just want to lay in bed and forget about everything. It's just one of those things. I'm taking a new medication, and every time I take the new medication, I wake up with the worst headache. And I wonder if I should call my doctor. But every time I take it in the morning, about 5 o'clock, I start getting this it starts thumping. It's like a migraine. It feels like a migraine. It's so bad. But yeah, that's what's happening to me today. We're preparing for a cold snap tonight. And then later on in the week, we get into the 70s. Somebody's going to catch pneumonia, and it's not going to be pretty. I don't Why can't? I mean, I can't. I had to tell my daughter, I don't control the weather. God does. And that's all wonderful and grand, but I don't know what his reasoning is, like for putting it at 24 degrees today, 40 degrees tomorrow, and then 70s the rest of the week. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what it's about. It's teaching us a lesson. It's teaching us something to be happy about. Seeing in the 70-degree weather, I can't go outside either because, snakes maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know when snakes come out. I know they're out in the summer. I don't like snakes. I'm so scared of snakes. So terrified. Them and rats. And it's like without one, you can't have the other. I do hope y'all have a good day. Y'all find that great big belly laugh. Find something to be grateful for. I am grateful for you. I am so grateful for you. If you're watching this, I'm grateful for you if you've subscribed and if you have left a comment. I have a very loyal fan out there, and she's like, I kind of look forward to hearing from her sometimes. But anyway, I do hope y'all have a great day and that you're not affected by this cold weather, even though I realize it's probably all on the East Coast. So, sorry, guys. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.